So I said, wrecked him, damn near killed him. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Damn, I can see you there. Anybody know the line to that movie? You get Teamster of the Month. I got a few t-shirts left, but I think everybody's got t-shirts at this point. One guy's missing them. I got you, bro. You know who it is. I just got to upgrade in sizes because another guy took your size. But how's everybody doing? Good? Let's do a little how discipline works real quick.
Hello, Peter. What's happening? We have sort of a problem here. Yeah.
When we go in and we get like verbals, that's kind of something that that is what it is, the verbal thing. We can't really fight that too much. And as with the warning letters as well. The warning letters, we can grieve them. Now, when you get a warning letter for some dumb shit, which is normally what it is, we wait to receive the warning letter until we file the grievance. We don't file it before we get it because it isn't issued. The warning letter isn't officially issued until we get it. So you'll get it in the mail. The union will get a copy. I'll get a copy. And at that point, you can come to me if you want to dispute it, and we file a grievance and we talk to them about it. They don't have to rescind them. And if they don't rescind the warning letters, they don't progress to labor. So warning letters are kind of just, you're going to get them probably, and we'll do our best to get them rescinded. But most likely the way things are going with this current management team, they'll probably stick. I can go in there with the same issue last month was attendance and fight the same battles for 20 different guys, and he or she's just dead set on issuing them. So at that point, we can't progress them up to labor, so they're just there. The warning letters are just there, and it's not a really big deal. But there were a few guys I was able to get an extension on. We're going to revisit it in a month or two, and but for as far as warning letters go, that's just how that works. So when you get one, you're coming out of the office, you're all pissed off. We don't immediately file a grievance on them. We wait to get them, because there were a bunch of guys that I have the list. I have 20 plus guys, especially for the attendance issue alone, that were issued discipline, verbal warning, and suspension, and a lot of them didn't get the warning. And same with the suspension. If we let it die on the vine, as they say. They can say whatever they want, but until they officially go through with that, then nothing's official. So we let them act first, and then once you get the official warning letter, then we progress and we do our little grievance on it. And with the suspensions, we'll obviously fight them as well, because most of them are bullshit. Unless you ran the truck into a crowded parking lot full of nuns and they issue a 1-day suspension, I suggest you take that. I suggest you don't do that, but that's just a little joke. Not a very funny joke, I guess, because that could happen. But yeah, there's certain battles you want to fight, So depending on the severity of the crime versus the discipline issued, sometimes you do want to. I mean, for the most part, you're going to want to grieve them, but it's up to you. I'm just that's why I keep saying I'm just as a shop steward, I'm just an extension of you guys. So you guys make the decision, and I act on that for you. I represent you to the best that I can do. But when we're in those meetings and stuff, a lot of times you got to speak your mind. Once the grievance is filed, then it's time for me to step in, kind of give them, especially if they step over the line. I can tell they act differently with different guys, So some guys are they got good hearts, and they don't really want to be combative, and management senses that. It's like blood in the water. And they start coming at you, and you can tell when they get a little more brazen compared to other guys that, have a little more edge to them, and they don't do that with them. Not to say that that's good or bad, because, the word, I think there's an old saying that I remember from way back, and it's the union can get you out of everything you do, but nothing you say. And I really always like that, because when you go into these meetings, right, everything's already set. Like, the infraction's issued, the discipline's probably already made up in their mind. They probably have a whole list of stuff that they're going to go through and throw at you. and it's up to you to like dig that hole deeper. So a lot of times just kind of keep quiet, like as much as you can. Just say the bare minimum to get your point across. So obviously get your point across, but yeah, you don't want to go digging yourself a hole because they love it when you open up and you're like, and then they can use all that stuff. So yeah, the union can get out of everything you do, but nothing you say. So when you go in there, don't go flipping out. I know everybody gets mad. I get mad. Hey, I'm on the talk, right? Old loudmouth over here. But, I try my best to, like, let them dig their holes. So, yeah, that's how that works. Also, I found out that we had a discrepancy this week about labor meetings. Most guys that go to labor meetings are discharged. They're under discharge, either working under discharge or they're officially discharged until they get to the labor meeting to come back. If you go to a labor meeting and it's just a suspension or something like that you're fighting, you're paid for those labor meetings. The center manager was in dispute of that, and we had to take that one step up to Connor and get that sorted out. But you do get paid for them for those labor meetings. And also, even with, I'm thinking like panels you don't get paid for, but if in the grievance it says that you want to be made whole, if you're rectified fully, and cleared of any wrongdoing they're accusing you of, then you're made whole for everything. So any meetings that you go to and stuff like that should all be paid for. You know how it works. You get deals. The one guy had a 3-day, and they said, we'll give you 1 day. And you kind of you end up taking it just to get out of it. Because I know, like, even with my situation, with my discharge for alleged violence in the workplace, it was like I could have went all the way with that because there was video proof and nothing happened, and I could have told them to go fuck themselves at the labor meeting. And I'll see you in arbitration, or I'll see you in panel, and then arbitration probably, and going all the way with it. But then I've been out of work that whole time. They know, they know what they're doing, because that'd be months and months and months. And yeah, granted, I'd probably be made whole at the end of it. There is that chance that you won't be, and they know that, and that, there's always that chance that eventually the arbitrator, which is the end all, the say all, the arbitrator is the third party at the very last end of the line. And he decides your case, and if he decides that the company was right, then that's upheld, and that's it. Like, that's done. So, but most of the time when you go to that extent, you should be pretty confident, that you're not as guilty as what they say you are. And at the end of the day, you should be made whole for everything. And I saw there was something online on the Facebooks there, and God, I forget his name, Rob Atkinson, I think, and he won a few-year battle with UPS, and that was a great story. I loved hearing that. Now then again, I think that there was something with the local and the company and him that were kind of, but yeah, he went years and years in purgatory, and he came out the victor, and that's fucking awesome. He was made whole in every way, and he got all that back pay, and now I think he's back doing union work. But I see him on the Facebook posting and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's that. I wasn't even going to really make a video because I didn't really have much to talk about. Just, I guess, with that few things that happened this week. But I wanted to keep it consistent. So here I am, out in my hole in the garage. Kids are in bed. Got my little hour or two. I get to relax on a Saturday, so that's what I'm going to do. And I like to just chill out here a little bit. A little downtime. Everybody was sick this week. They had the flu. I was the only one that didn't catch it, knock on wood. I did go home a few times this week. And that actually was kind of nice for me to be around, because the wife and both kids got sick as shit, and then the oldest got influenza A, right? And then that turned into pneumonia, which is no fun. And she was like, oh, she looked like death for like 24 hours. I felt so bad for her, little 5-year-old, just sitting there, just drained of any energy. It's horrible. But luckily I didn't catch it, so knock on wood, right? They're coming out of it, so I think I'm in the clear, but you never know. Let's talk about the safety committee a little bit. I didn't really want to put them on blast because there are a few of them on here, and I think we have a really good safety committee right now.